Hello there, I'm Mike.
I'm Mary.
Welcome to our Stories and Fables unit for this month. For the next 3 days, we'll be reading a story called Faithful John.
This is the story of a king and his servant named John. As you can probably tell from title, John was a very faithful servant, and he always looked after the king and kept him safe.
Sounds like John was more than just a servant and was actually a good friend who cared a lot about his boss, the king. But, as we will see in our story, John will be tested as he learns about a danger to the king that he serves. Will John be able to honor the king by continuing to be faithful? The only way for us to find out is by starting our story. Just before we do that, however, we have some new vocabulary words that Mary is going to tell us all about. Mary?
今天的故事叫做 Faithful John， 忠心的约翰。那约翰是对谁忠心呢？就是对他的国王啦。那国王的英文是 king， 这是一个名词。例如 The king is kind to his people。The king is kind to his people. 那位国王对他的人民很好。我们今天的故事里啊，这位国王想要娶一位美丽的女子为妻。那名女子啊，住在很远的地方，前往那里的路途又是漫长又是危险。这里有2个单字哦，一个是 trip， 旅行、旅程，这是一个名词。例如 How was your trip to China? How was your trip to China? 你去中国的那趟旅程如何啊？再来啊，是单字 dangerous， 危险的，这是一个形容词。例如 Drunk driving is very dangerous. Drunk driving is very dangerous. 酒驾是非常危险的哦。那回到故事里，虽然旅程啊漫长又危险，但是国王一点都不在意。为什么呢？因为他有一位忠心的仆人啊，就是约翰。那在意的英文叫做 mind， 这是一个动词。例如 Do you mind if I close the window? Do you mind if I close the window? 你介意我把窗户关起来吗？那看完了单词和例句，让我们继续来看故事咯。
A king wanted to marry a beautiful girl. However, the girl lived in a faraway place. The trip there was long and dangerous. The king didn't mind. He had a servant, Faithful John. Faithful John always kept him safe. Explanation 1.
Okay, so now we can start to read the story of Faithful John. It begins, a king wanted to marry a beautiful girl. Okay, so far we have a few classic things from any fairy tale. A king, a wedding, and a beautiful girl. So far, so good.
And next it says, however, the girl lived in a faraway place. The trip there was long and dangerous. So this girl was probably from a different kingdom to the one that the king ruled.
But for the king, a long journey wasn't really a big problem. We read, the king didn't mind. He had a servant, Faithful John. Aha! So the king won't go on this journey alone. His servant, John, will go along to keep him company and to protect him as well.
That's right, Mike. As we reach our break, it says, Faithful John always kept him safe. What a lucky man the king is. And here we have our first grammar point to discuss. Take it away, Daphne.
大家好，我是 Daphne。今天的第一则文法是 A keeps B safe， 意思是 A 让 B 安然无恙。Keep 在这里是不完全及物动词，使保持某状态的意思。三态是 keep、kept、kept， 后方先接受词，再用形容词 safe 安全的作为补语，补充说明受词是处于安全的状态。例如 The bulletproof vest
kept the police officer safe in the gunfight. 这件防弹背心让警察在枪战中安然无恙。
Okay, so the king had an awesome servant, faithful John. He's very lucky. And we are lucky too, because it's time for our break. But don't go away, we'll be right back.
The king and faithful John left together. Then one night, faithful John saw 3 birds. They started to talk to him. 3 bad things would happen to the king soon, they said. Only faithful John could stop them. However, if faithful John told anyone, he would turn to stone.
Explanation 2.
Welcome back, ladies and gents. We are reading the story of faithful John. And so far, the king and his servant, John, have started off on a long journey together.
They are about to start on a journey to a land far away to meet the beautiful girl that the king is going to marry.
That's right. So now we can go back to the article to find out what happens next. It says, the king and faithful John left together. So their journey has started.
And then it seems that something sort of strange happens. It says, then one night, faithful John saw 3 birds. And not only that, they started to talk to him. Talking birds. This is a little bit unusual.
More than a little bit unusual, I'd say. But hey, this is a fairy tale and strange things do happen in fairy tales. Okay, so we have some talking birds. The important question is, what are the birds talking about? And we get the answer to that after our second grammar point.
今天的第2则文法 A talks to B 意思是 A 跟 B 说话 Talk 在这里是不及物动词，表示讲话交谈，后面用介系词 to 引出说话的对象。例如 Vivian will talk to her boss tomorrow 薇薇安明天会跟老板谈。
So, faithful John was just starting to have a very strange conversation with 3 very strange talking birds. Let's find out what happens next.
The story tells us 3 bad things would happen to the king soon, they said. Only faithful John could stop them. Oh dear, this is a serious situation. Faithful John has to tell his master, the king, about this danger.
You're right, Mary. He should. If anyone ever tells you that someone's in danger, that's serious. And if it's 3 birds that tell you a king is in danger, that's very serious. But anyways, our final sentence for today tells us why that might not be possible. It might not be possible for John to warn the king. The sentence reads, however, if faithful John told anyone, he would turn to stone. And that's bad. And here we have our last grammar point for today. Let's take a look.
今天的第3则文法 turn to something 意思是变成某物 turn 在这里是不及物动词，变成转变的意思，使用时后方搭配介系词 to 成为引出转变的结果。例如 The caterpillar turned to a butterfly 毛毛虫变成了蝴蝶。
So, 3 bad things would happen to the king, and faithful John was the only one who could help to stop it. But he couldn't tell anyone, or he would turn to stone. This is a problem. Of course, no one wants to turn to stone, not even faithful John.
But anyway, if he did turn to stone, he wouldn't be able to warn the king of the danger.
Exactly. What is John going to do? Well, to find that out, you'll have to join us tomorrow for day 2 of our Stories and Fables unit. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Faithful John. A king wanted to marry a beautiful girl. However, the girl lived in a faraway place. The trip there was long and dangerous. The king didn't mind. He had a servant, Faithful John. Faithful John always kept him safe. The king and Faithful John left together. Then one night, Faithful John saw 3 birds. They started to talk to him. 3 bad things would happen to the king soon, they said. Only Faithful John could stop them. However, if Faithful John told anyone, he would turn to stone.
看过电影后，如何跟朋友讨论电影情节？你一定要会的3个实用句型。
欢迎收看就爱讲英文，
我是悠悠。
季安。
很多人喜欢看电影，就是为了舒压，比如说尖叫啊，或是大笑啊，不管怎么样都可以放松心情。所以我们今天要教大家实用的电影英语。
来讨论一下英文的时候呢，我们应该要怎么讲？
没错。
Okay? Have you watched Jurassic World? The movie never runs out of steam. The movie is epic. 首先呢，我们要讨论一个电影好不好看，我们要先问人家说，你看了没呀？
对，你看了没啊？
对，他如果都还没有看，你就不要再讨论了，这爆雷
没事
不 OK 哈。所以我们要用看了没，对不对？我们用现在完成式的句型。Have you done something？ 所以呢 ，Have you watched？ 看你什么电影这样。
Have you watched？
所以 Have you watched Jurassic World？
Have you watched Jurassic World？
Have you watched Hunger Games？ Have you watched 什么什么这样 ？OK。
如果对方也有看过，那可以聊啦，对不对？觉得不错的话，哇塞，那就可以就聊得很
顺着聊，对不对？
对。
他看过了。How was the movie？How
was the movie？
How was the movie？ 好不好看啊？这样。
电影如何？
对，那
不过电影好看的说法应该不止这个，对不对？
对，就好看不好看，好像就2种而已，对不对？
对啊。
Was it good? It's good. It's bad. It's not so good. 那就这样而已，不行。我们今天跟大家分享一些好用的形容词哈，比如说他如果从头到尾都很紧张，看的就是看完脖子酸了，很令人紧张，我们可以用 tense 这个字 ，tense 很紧绷，tense，OK，exciting，很刺激，或者是呢这个东西很令人印象深刻，我们可以用 impressive，OK，那如果看完之后就是一直流眼泪，有没有？对，这一种呢就是 touching， 感人的，
感人肺腑，是的。
对，如果这个动作片通常会这样嘛 ，It was so tense and exciting.
It was so tense and exciting.
非常紧张刺激。对。
不过呢，这些形容词真的听起来就比 That's good, It's good 要强得多，厉害嘛，感觉对吧？还有没有更厉害的？
有，你可以说绝无能场。你可以说 The movie never runs out of steam.The
movie never runs out of steam.
Steam 为什么用 steam 呢？
对啊，steam 我刚刚愣了一下，
蒸汽对不对 ？Runs out of 是没有 ，run out of
没有，对，
没有了，就用光了。所以呢，这个蒸汽用不完，这个紧张的感觉用不完哈，就是绝无能场。
哇
，Never runs out of steam.
听你讲的都刺激了。
Yeah.
但是如果觉得电影真的超经典、超棒，我们还可以怎么说啊？
简单来说，我们就用 epic 这个字。Epic 本来是史诗或者是史诗一般的那种经典大作。OK，The movie is epic.
The movie is epic.
赞到不行，超经典。
对，像我们的节目也是
超经典
epic。来
看一下我们的超经典 live action。哎，悠悠，Have you watched Jurassic World?
Yeah. I went to the movie theater for it.
Wow. How was the movie?
It was so tense and exciting. The movie never runs out of steam.
I bet. I heard it was impressive and touching.
Yes, the movie is epic.
Hello， 大家好，
我是 Hanny， 又到我们1分钟的单元喽。那我们今天要用1分钟的时间来复习在 Stories and Fables 学到的4个单字。同学们，您都准备好没？1分钟计时开始。第一个单词是国王，国王的英文怎么说？叫做 King。King. The king was cruel to his people. 那位国王对他的人民很残忍。再看第二单字是旅行、旅程，常常是指比较短期的旅行，叫做 trip。We have great memories of the trip. 我们那趟旅行呢，有着很棒的回忆。再看第3个单字叫做危险的，危险叫做 danger。那它的形容词叫做 dangerous。Dangerous 就是危险的。It's dangerous to use your phone while crossing the road. 边过马路边使用手机，这是很危险的。再看第4个单字，它可以用来指你的心智，可是在课文里面当动词表示介意或是在意，叫做 mind。Mind 记得后面的动词要用动词 ing 哦。Would you mind turning off the TV? 你介意关掉电视吗？好，太好了，我们在1分钟之内顺利复习完4个单字，同学表现很棒哦。那回去一样要多多复习，多多造句练习。今天的 ABC Interactive English 到此为止，下次见喽，拜拜。